Hello, chat. Can you hear me? Oh my god. So, first of all, I would like to apologize for being so late, but I have a reason. My PC has been fucking killing me the past 2 days. So, you know how I was supposed to stream on Friday night and maybe Saturday? I was literally setting stuff. Oh wait, let me move chat a bit, I guess. So I was moving stuff like what the fuck am I talking about? It's 3:30 a.m. I'm tired. Forgive me, but yeah, basically I was already setting stuff up. I was making the next video, and then my PC started crashing, but it wasn't 100% crash. Let me explain. Actually, let me just give you the entire timeline of what happened. First of all, I completely fucked my entrance exam, so that was fun. But but that's whatever. I wanted to stream after that anyway. So I came back. I started using my PC a bit because I was like, ooh, let's stream tonight, because I planned for that, and I did actually want to do the coding stream because that sounds really fun. And then my PC crashed for the first time. Now, when I say crash, it's more like, so I have 3 monitors, right? When I say crash, it's not like a freeze. It's not like a system freeze where the mouse doesn't move anymore. It's 2 of the monitors go completely black. One of the monitors stay alive but is semi-glitched, as in some browsers go blank, and some other... Hello. Hi, Ransan. So basically, 2 monitors go black, and 1 monitor is alive, as in I can move the mouse and everything. But some browsers are glitched. Like, for example, the YouTube browser would be glitched, as in it just the browser is blank, but technically I can interact with Windows on that screen. Hello, Otsuka from work. I am not very okay because I'm dying, but I'll live. This coming week's gonna be hell for me, but I wanted to stream 2 days ago. My PC's been killing me the past 2 days. Bro, I know. Did anyone else in chat watch the Suisei concert? It was a really short concert, but the announcement was crazy. Suisei is opening her own label. That's fucking insane. I guess I would expect that from her, but like eventually. But like, holy shit. To be honest, okay, this is getting a bit sidetracked, but I feel like, you know, Suisei keeps talking about her Tokyo Dome dream, but like, part of me wonders, I'm like, I feel like she's big enough to fill a Tokyo Dome already. Am I crazy? But yeah, so that happened. No, in Task Manager, GPU is completely fine. That's the weird part. At the very least, the GPU fans don't go crazy. Dying but alive. I mean, I enjoy streaming, so like when I'm dying, streaming brings me back to life, you know? I feel like for now, okay, I'm getting fucking sidetracked. I really should finish the PC story first, but I feel like for now, streaming is more of a hobby, if that makes sense. If I really wanted to take streaming seriously and like actually grow in numbers, I'd probably like I'd probably have to start making like YouTube edits of my streams, right? I feel like that's the main way streamers grow. You can't really grow organically for streams most of the time. But anyway. So back to my fucking PC story. So where was I? Right. So I'm like, okay, that was weird, but like, you know, if a PC crashes once, you're like, alright, I'll just reset. It's probably fine. It's probably some weird glitch, right? I use it for half an hour. It does it again. I'm like, oh no. That's hello. I'm like, oh no. That's not good. 1 second spike. Well, okay. I guess I didn't have Task Manager on at the moment it fucking died, but like I opened it right after it and it's normal. So. I think if you wanted to do streaming seriously, you would do it on your main channel. That I have considered it, but like I'm not sure how that would affect the views on my videos, on my video performance, especially because my streams don't really have that much to do with have that much to do with my video content. So I was wondering if both would just kind of sabotage each other. I was worried, I guess. But like, I do think for streaming, I do enjoy having this smaller kind of community, so that I actually recognize everyone in chat, and we just kind of yap. It is very fun to me. You know, people always say like, oh, parasocial viewers. People don't understand parasocial streamers or parasocial content creators. Some app is killing your GPU. Okay, I'll get to it. So I tried again. I'm like, fuck. So basically every 1-ish hour, like, I can use my PC normally, but every like randomly I would say 1 to 2 hours. No, okay. At first it was 3 to 4 hours. The exact same thing would happen. I'm like, what the fuck? And then eventually, on Friday. But by the way, this started pretty like I wouldn't say long ago, but like, you guys remember how on the look back watch along stream my PC actually crashed? That was actually the exact same thing, except back then the frequency was still low enough where I'm like, whatever. Like, it just happened like once a week maybe. I would just chalk up to a glitch, but then over time, the past week, it would happen more and more frequently to the point where yesterday it was happening every fucking half an hour. Like, I was just like editing my new video, and every half an hour this shit would just die and made it impossible to work. So I'm like, okay, well, I have to start troubleshooting. I just got this PC like a fucking month ago. There's no way it should be dying. So I start troubleshooting. I ask ChatGPT for fucking help because I have no idea where to start other than event logger and stuff. It seems like a GPU issue, but the weird thing is, every time it soft crashes, the error message I get in the event logger is different. So the first time it was the GPU, and then another time it would say memory, and then sometimes it would just not have anything. It would just say it crashed, but then it wouldn't even point out a specific cause. So I'm like fucking scrambling. I'm like, let's test this. I try updating BIOS. I try turning off expo settings for my RAM, because maybe the overclocking is killing it. I try, what else I try? I tried reinstalling my GPU drivers. I just try a bunch of random stuff, right? And like every time I finish doing the new thing, I'm like, okay, If it works now, that means that worked. And then it doesn't. It crashes half an hour later. I'm like, fuck. Fuck. And then... eventually, it's quite common on issue on low-end laptops. My shit's a high-end... I'm using a 5080 the Ti. This should not be happening. Oh no, 5080, not 5080. 58. There's no 5080 Ti. I'm using a high-end PC. This should not be happening. But yeah, I test a lot of fucking shit. It takes the entire day. I waste hours of my fucking life. And then eventually I notice something because ChatGPT mentions checking the cabling and power. And also shout outs to Fei Hyundai on Discord. He was also trying to help me. I was also following his advice and testing all the parameters on my computer. And eventually, I forgot how I noticed. I think ChatGPT said something related, so I just kind of noticed. So you know how I said 2 monitors completely black out while the last one stays alive and is semi-glitched? I realized that the monitor that stays alive is plugged into the motherboard, while the 2 monitors that die were plugged into the GPU. I'm like, huh, that's weird. Does that mean that the GPU one is fucked? So that's when I start testing. I start just testing 1 monitor or 2 monitors at a time. And then I noticed that the moment I have 1 monitor to the GPU and 1 monitor to the motherboard, it fucking dies. Like that thing just happens immediately. Like the phenomenon where the GPU connected monitor goes black, goes black, and the other one connected to the motherboard is like semi-glitched. It usually just doesn't really. I didn't know that, but when I plug it in normally, as in, because there is the fucking HDMI and DP outlet, so I don't know. I guess I just saw the outlet and I just assumed it would work. I see, it's for integrated graphics. I see. Okay, that would explain a lot. I didn't know that. Right. I guess my old PC didn't even have that, if I recall. Yeah, my old PC didn't even have that. But like, it works normally if I just plug the HDMI/DP into the motherboard one, the motherboard outlet. It works normally. It's for some reason when I mix the two, like 1 into the motherboard and 1 into the GPU, that it fucking dies. Yeah, it was Ryzen 9. It was. Yeah. So I did a bunch of testing and I realized that if I just stuck to either motherboard or GPU, then it would just be fine so far. Yeah. So currently I have all 3 plugged into the GPU and it has not crashed for 24 hours. So that's progress, I think. So huge thanks to Fei Hyundai for helping me in my Discord, because holy fuck, I was... Yeah, that was not fun. I wanted to stream so much on Friday, but I had the entrance exam that I completely fucked up, and then I came back home to deal with the PC shit, and I'm like, by the time it got to night, I'm like, I just want to sleep, bro. I can't and also and also I hadn't solved the PC problem, so I'm like, even if I stream, it's gonna fucking crash in half an hour. I'm like, I fucking give up. I'm going to sleep. I'm fixing this tomorrow. And so today I just edited for the entire day because I'm like, I want to make sure it doesn't crash. I do not want this shit to crash on stream. Is there a Discord group of your channel? I made the Discord community, but it's Patreon only because I want to keep it small. But yeah, that's mostly what's been going on. I've been working on a new video. I quite like the new video I'm making. You guys know the most fucking. I mean, I'm sure this is like. I'm sure this makes sense if you think about it, but like, when making a video, I mostly enjoy the process, and then it comes to making. And then it comes to making the thumbnail, and then I want to die, because making the thumbnail is by far the most stressful part of the entire video. I spent a year trying to figure out why my second monitor would randomly display 15 FPS when I had an AMD graphics card. Turned out that if you enable desktop recording in the AMD app, you can get this bug. I was going crazy. Damn. Yeah, sometimes you just have like random shit that no one has ever figured out, and you just have to like slowly troubleshoot yourself, or you get lucky and some random guy online has faced the same issue. If anything, I actually think AI like ChatGPT is pretty useful for troubleshooting. At least sometimes sometimes it's completely wrong. Sometimes it is completely wrong, but at least it kind of gives you a direction to look at, to look in. As usual, problem is thing between monitor and chair. Yup. But yeah. Other than that, I have to go to class tomorrow. It's 3:30 a.m. You have two HDMI monitors. Why did you even connect it to the motherboard? Because this is stupid. Because I have two DP and one HDMI, I think, if I recall. Because I didn't know there was I didn't know there was a difference because I'm stupid. I just saw outlet. I just saw inlet. I'm like, ooh, I can plug in. Let's plug in. And it was probably because the cables around the GPU inlets were getting really crowded. I'm like, it's easier to put it more upwards, so I just put it there. Yeah. Basically. Yep, shit happens. I hope it's fixed now. If this shit crashes again when I'm using it like this, I'm going to crash out. But I hope it doesn't. I have used Gemini to help me troubleshoot how to set up my home network to make sure that the smart cameras work correctly. Everyone hates AI, but it does have its uses. It's so funny because everyone hates AI online, but but like nobody, like everyone I know in real life uses AI for both work or school, and like not in a bad way. Like at least for classes, right? Everyone, like, you know, you see online, everyone talks about how they use people use AI to cheat now, but like no, nowadays in the class, I think most of my classmates, like, we use AI to like learn shit. Like, if you don't understand something, you just have a thing you can immediately ask. Isn't that convenient? If there's a specific slide, if you have a very specific question about a thing in the slide, you can just like screenshot and ask it. Isn't that like a good thing for learning? Technically, it just depends on how you use it, right? It's so weird to see the difference between real life and uh it's so weird to see the difference between real life and the internet. The internet, everyone. I mean, to be fair, I do think it's partially because we are more part of the, I guess, anime sphere, where a lot of artists actually got affected by AI because AI art is just going crazy. It's going rampant everywhere. And so when you have a lot of artists hating on it, then people want to support artists, and it goes there, right? But yeah, I do agree. It's just part of technical progress. I don't think it's like, bro. There are some people that act like using AI is evil. I'm like, bro, come back to real life. And like to be honest, to be honest, oh for fuck's sake, fucking bot. And like to be honest, like I don't bad. And to be honest, I don't really use it that much. I think I use it more for my studies or work over like video. Because I feel like for the kind of videos I make, the AI is not very helpful. It can't really edit for me because I have to look for specific clips to use. I'm too scared of completely relying on it for desk research because it fucking hallucinates shit, so I still end up looking for sources myself. Any script it writes is not authentic. It sounds fucking robotic, so I obviously script everything myself. So there's just not much. There's just not much use I found of it for my video making streamline so far. For studies though, it's really fucking useful because like I don't have to like email professors asking questions or doing shit. Like anytime I have any question, I'm like, ChatGPT, help! What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? But I guess the one use I do use it for in for video video making is fact checking. So like some fact checking and looking for a specific source. So sometimes I'll be like, shit, I specifically, because most of the videos I make are on topics I've at least some level of knowledge to, right? Like obviously I haven't done a deep desk research into the topic, but like for example, if I'm talking about a VTuber, if I'm talking about a seiyuu, I at least know a few things about him or her, or I have at least some base knowledge plus some like unique facts that I might have heard before. So sometimes I'll have this be like, I swear I've heard that this person has done this before. I'm like, ChatGPT, verify this and give me the source. That I think that's the most use I've gotten out of it. Because sometimes you just Google shit and you cannot fucking find the source. Because it doesn't pop up. I think it's a pretty decent way to verify things. Because, I don't want to get shit. I don't want to spread misinformation in my video if possible. Like, I'm sure mistakes have happened, but like, I'm still gonna try my best to not spread misinformation. But yeah. I do wonder how AI is gonna fucking change it though, because like, I have seen some of the newer tools and like, genuinely, I feel like AI can do like 90% of office jobs. It's kind of scary. Like, it's kind of scary how good it got so quickly. Because I feel like 2 years ago when ChatGPT first came out, it was still like, it's obviously robotic. It's like a slightly better Google maybe, and then like we come to today, I'm like, holy shit, this shit can do everything. But yeah. But despite that, I still want to learn coding because it is interesting, and I do believe even if you use AI for coding, you should still understand the fundamentals and stuff. Who's gonna take responsibility for what it does? That's true. technically the same argument has been made for self-driving cars, right? Like, oh, if an accident happens, if an accident happens, who takes responsibility? How long do you think it'll take for it to take your job? Well, I don't have a job. I'm a student. Haha. Well, if you mean my YouTube job, then actually I don't think soon. I feel like YouTube, like, true, it can completely just make videos on its own, but two things. One is YouTube is actually surprisingly trying to fight AI on its platform. Like, I think they're like demonetizing and taking down AI channels, right? I heard. And two is, I feel like, yes, many of those channels have a lot of views and stuff, but I feel like brand loyalty is still something that exists. Like, people still tune in to watch the YouTubers they like, right? Like, no matter how good AI gets, I'm still going to want to watch the YouTubers I like, regardless. Right? So I feel like, you know, it can affect it, but I don't think YouTubers can be completely replaced. What are you gonna be learning in Python though? Is there a plan or what? Aha, well, you see, I found this website. We can change. Called Free Code Camp, and I'm just gonna stream myself doing it. It's probably not going to be the most interesting stream, I'm just saying it right now. But like, if you like learning with me, then feel free to. Just to note, I have a little programming experience, not much, and it was a long time ago. Basically, I took an introduction to programming class 3 years ago. That's really it. You would recommend real Python? Let me search that up. Let me see what that is. A real Python. I mean, I was looking for something more. I was looking for something a little more fast-paced so that the stream would be more interesting. I didn't want to be reading tutorials. I didn't want to be reading tutorials all day, because that would be really fucking boring on stream. I wanted it to be a constant switch between tutorial and some exercise, Maybe you guys can clown on me for being stupid, not figuring shit out. I spent a lot of time and can say it's much better. Let me. I recently came across a study on the use of AI in HR in my country. A coding error was preventing many people from getting jobs as they were automatically rejected even though they should have passed the filter. As a result, the employer doesn't. Damn. That's... Yeah, I mean, pretty much every single HR uses AI now, right? Because, like, it's just convenient. Obviously, errors like that happen, but, like, I think most HRs use AI to filter people's CVs already. Which is, like... I understand why, but at that point, the optimal play is to just use AI to generate your CV so that you can get as many buzzwords as possible to pass the initial AI CV screening, right? So it just becomes fucking both sides bullshitting each other. Are you going to start learning C++ after you learn Python? If I have time and I want to, yeah, honestly, one thing I've come to realize is I really like learning. Like, I just like learning a new thing. Same thing with YouTube, right? Even when I started doing YouTube, I had zero editing experience. If you go back to my first few videos, holy fuck, they were bad. I didn't know how to script right, I didn't know how to pace a video, I didn't know how to record a video, I didn't know how to edit audio, I didn't know how to make a fucking thumbnail. Holy shit. Guys, have you seen my early thumbnails? They were so bad. Like, you know, but like, I enjoy the process of learning by myself and getting good at something. I think it's very rewarding to feel like you did everything yourself. Only real way of learning programming language is by reading official documents. Some guy just made a recipe for cooking eggs or something with the algorithm on intervention. Damn. That's, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I do think I do have a plan of where I want to go with this. Eventually, I want to learn how to code enough, and maybe with the assistance of AI because it's convenient. I want to code weird shit that I can use on stream. Like, what's a good example? You know, just like... I know. Do any of you watch Doug? I love that guy's videos. That guy's fucking... Bro, his interactions with chat is fucking insane. He does all this weird challenges that he codes by himself. I think I watched him and I wish I knew how to code so I would have the autonomy of being able to put any creative idea I have to mind to interact more with chat. I think that's where this idea came from. Well, yeah, let's have a look at real Python and see if this is better. Because honestly, I was just kind of searching for an interactive Python lesson. So if real Python is better, I would be glad to use this instead. Let's see, real Python. What do you do in real Python? Is it just like tutorials and quizzes, or is it like... Okay, there's in-depth articles, video courses, quizzes and exercises. No Python, absolute basics. Right. The weird thing is, I actually do know some of the basics. Cause I learned it a few years ago, and I have seen some code in my life, but like, I'm very rusty, and like it's not like I went that much into depth back then in the first place. So I think quickly going through the basics would help, but I will hopefully be faster than like a guy who knows absolutely nothing. Learning. See. Watch, guys. Eventually, we're gonna have fucking 5-hour coding streams of just me, just fucking typing shit. Be like, just like debugging for 3 hours. Like, chat, what's wrong with this code? I can't find it. Alright, real Python looks good, but I feel like it's not as... It doesn't look as entertaining on stream, so I'll probably do what I have now first. It's interpreted instead of compiled. Yeah, high-level programming language is also easier. That makes sense. Python's one of the easier levels, right? Language is a tool you pick depending on your task. That's true. I do want to learn this and then learn eventual stuff, but like I recognize this will take a while. This is not something I learn overnight. Although to be fair, if with the help of AI, I do think it will go faster. We can vibe code shit. All right, chat. Let's start learning. Python is a general purpose program. Web development. Python frameworks. I picked C++ because my task was to die inside. I have heard it's really bad. Machine learning engineers currently use libraries like pandas and numpy make data analysis less tedious. Web development, cybersecurity, ethical hackers. As if non-ethical hackers don't use Python. Oh shit! I just realized I should probably install Python. I haven't even installed Python. Or can I just fucking run it on this? Wait, it's asking me multiple choice questions like this? No, who cares? Which libraries are commonly used? Python becoming obsolete nowadays when TypeScript... I don't even know what TypeScript/Node is. I just thought that Python would be the most beginner friendly, so I quickly learned this first and then move on to something more unique or specific, like C++. You should install. I should install. All right. Pyth. Should I install numbies and pandas as well? Probably should, right? Latest download. Blah 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 blah. Where's download? Here it is. Here it is. Windows. Download installer. Beep, 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 beep. Install Python. Not before you need these libraries. Alright. Doing this, enable this. What editor will you use? I haven't figured this out. Do you have recommendations? Chat, I don't feel like reading. VIM, sure. Sure. Look. If you recommend me something shitty, listen. You're gonna be the one watching my streams. You're just gonna watch me fucking bash my head against the wall in a shitty editor. You guys will also suffer with me if you give bad recommendations. I'm not the only one suffering. What is library? Main language. What are libraries? So many nerds glaze the fuck out of Vim, really? I've actually never heard of Vim. Yeah. Is Vim even available on Windows? Good question. Am I crazy, or does this article not say what language? Okay, I am blind. How is Python used in embedded systems and IoT? Does this matter? Alright, I'm randomly guessing stuff, Chad. Alright, I was incorrect. I don't care about questions like this. Teach me how to use. Sure. I use Sublime Text. What should I use? You know what? Let's see what this fucking tutorial suggests. Oh, it's teaching me how to install Python. New package, continue, install. The directory. Watch a Visual Studio explode. Open Python interpreter by running Python. Blah, blah, blah. What? There's like one popular Python IDE and one popular text editor. I haven't used this enough to know. Yeah. Add Python. Wait, do I have it installed? I feel like I do have it installed, though. Thank you, thank you. My code in the university was so shit that it crashed visuals. You asked the teacher what it was, it just crashed. That is currently what I'm doing. I'm fucking hunting the exe. Where the fuck's the exe file? App data. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is the exe file? Am I crazy? I have to be going crazy. Installing Python for 2 hours. Look, despite editing videos for 5 years, I am technologically inept. I haven't installed. Right, I installed in terminal. The fuck? Just go to Python. You have a point. Wait, which version do I? 3.1. I should not do the beta version. 7.1.2 looks good. You do that shit at work? Wait. Is it possible that my chat is full of professional programmers? Is it possible? I'm not professional, I code for myself. That's cool, bro. Tech support. Well, that's why I asked you 50. I see. That's very helpful that I have a tech support guy chat. Let's do this. Alright, well, I'm installing. But graduating for sure, I vibe coded my graduation project. I want to learn how to vibe code. It shouldn't be that hard, surely. Tech support on the line, I know, bro, you're so helpful, thank you. Okay, I should have it installed now, I believe. Sure, install. EU vibe coder. Vibe coding means you don't learn anything, you just trust everything the AI gives you. Oh, my impression of vibe code was you let the AI make the framework, then you start debugging it, no? Like you fix whatever the AI makes, rather than make something from scratch. I thought that was what vibe coding meant. Am I wrong? People misuse the term. Wait, so what's the real meaning? Like, technically I can ask AI to fucking generate something. I'm not gonna fucking understand what it vomits to me. Okay, I have the exe downloaded. Now what? I need a fucking what the fuck do you call it? Editor, right? Yes, I have just installed it, I believe. You need an IDE, alright. Let's find an IDE. I'm googling best Python IDE. The most highly regarded options are PyCharm and Visual Studio Code. Sure, we'll do PyCharm. He won't be able to exit Vim till tomorrow. Look. Me fucking pie. I'm being roasted. Download. The download. This is not coding stream. This is fucking This is just setup stream. Yapping and setup stream. Okay, I have it installed. I believe. VS Code? Someone in chat saying VS Code is better. Any do we have any objections? I frankly speaking, I have no fucking opinion because I don't actually know. So I'm fine with both. I could just install both. Yes, sure. If it downloads Visual Studio Code. VS Code is a general editor. PyCharm for Python specifically? Yeah, I see. Yeah, I think I'll PyCharm first. I will learn the specifics first. It's surely it's not that hard to change in the future, no? If I ever learn other VS Code is a text editor. I see. I shall use PyCharm. Okay, it's almost done setting up. Almost. Run PyCharm. Use Python to torture my GPU with stable diffusion. Oh, bro's a troll to his own. Okay, I have PyCharm. Oh wait, I should set up a fucking win. Wait, chat, I'll be back. No, okay, I should probably set this up off stream. I can just add a window here, no? Window capture PyCharm. This. Okay, this is PyCharm. Welcome to PyCharm. Okay, so chat, do we go, just like go through tutorials first? Cause I don't know what to do. Oh shit! Wait, I shouldn't put this above chat. Yeah, that's fine. All right, chat. Shall we just tutorials first, or what should we do first? I assume this is usable. If I do new script. Wait, can I print hello world? Hello world? Oh, wait. Wait, how do I run? How do I run? Do you think you could code without a tutorial? I don't think I know much. I think I should really quickly skim through some basic text like within a few minutes, and with you guys help, I should do some basic exercises on stream while you guys roast me for not being able to figure shit out. I think that would make the most entertainment. Green arrow, thank you. Hello world, we got hello. Oh shit, fucking okay. Chat's blocked. I'm gonna move chat a bit. Chat's blocking. Here. Guys, we got hello world! Let's go! Okay, let's like quickly go through a tutorial. For fuck's sake. Python.org. By installing Python. What kind of file? exe, I assume. Fuck's sake. How do you get? Oh, adding this. Okay. Okay. Do we have some like introductions then exercises? Because I would rather not have multiple choices. I'd rather have something I could try building so that I can entertain chat. Because I'm sure me reading is not very entertaining. Oh shit, wait. Chat's a bit too... Yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay. How do you declare variables? Oh, okay. This I know. You declare a thing... Like, you just declare what name is. You can also declare a number. And the number can be an integer or a... Decimals are strings? Am I correct? Let's go to the rules, just in case. So a letter underscore, not a number. Okay. Variable names can only contain alphanumeric numbers. Oh wait. 1. Age. Okay, capitals are unique. Okay, I have heard of these. What? Syntax 5. I see. Okay. For variable should be lowercase, but why? Can we not have uppercase? Does uppercase just not work? I guess. With separate words by a separate underscore. I do know we don't use spaces. Okay. If you want to save a user's age as a variable, user age. Okay. Okay, sure. What is X? Right, so it's saying to save yourself a fucking headache in the future, actually name your shit. Okay, comments it means you explain shit, right? Correct way. You can't space, so this. Do we have exercises? No. We can have variables. Uppercase is just a personal choice. I see. Okay, so we can. Although I do agree that lowercase does look better. For somehow. It's just like, I guess I got used to it. Which of these is not a rule for naming variables? Yes. Case. They are case sensitive, no? Yeah, they are case sensitive. Why should you have this? I mean, are there no exercises? Print. Okay, I know how to use print. Alright, you can comma and like comma stuff. That makes sense. That makes sense. So you can like add together different quotes. Right. Why does it? Print blah blah. It's helpful when you want to print several pieces of information together. It's this, right? Hello World. I did Hello World. Am I not the greatest programmer of all time? I can print Hello World. What's the purpose of the quotation marks around the Hello World? They define... Yeah, they define a string, right? No. Required only if string. No. Yeah. Okay. See, chat. I still got this. No exercises. Aww. I did not think this through. What other common data types? This is a string, right? This is an integer, right? Right. Integer. Right? Oh, decimal is float, never mind. I'm dumb. Decimal was float. Okay. Wait, my integer variable print integer, or the word and then the value. Right. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Chat, is learning entertaining? Boolean. What the fuck? Okay. A string is just like stuff, right? That's a quote. Boolean. True or false type. We're gonna true or false. Okay. So it's like a yes or no thing. Sure. Set. An unordered collection of unique elements. 0.54 apple. It's okay. How about viewers take a personal programming test of yours? Wait, what do you mean take a programming test of yours? Like, I make a test for you guys? What does that mean? Wait, I'm trying to understand what a set is. An unordered collection of unique elements. So it's just a set of things. Like, it's legit just a set of things. Of random things. Viewers would ask you questions? Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'll get them wrong half the time, and you guys can roast me. That does sound fun. But at least let me, like, read this so at least have some idea what I'm trying to answer. Dictionary, a collection of key value pairs. Okay. Sure. Isn't dictionary like a collection of data basically? Like you save, it's kind of like saving an Excel sheet, no? Am I supposed to know, like, immediately learn all of these here? Tuple, immutable ordered collection. Okay. Range. Okay, I do know range. List. Collection of elements supports different data types. Sure. Wait, what's the difference between list and set then? I guess list is larger. Why do you talk about sets before list and two? Right. What's set and list? To be fair, I feel like they're just introducing shit and like they'll actually go over them one by one later, but still. None. A special value that represents the absence of... Okay. Okay, I can see how that would be helpful. To get the data type, you could... Okay. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Integer is... this, no? How can you check the data type? This, no? Nah, I want exercises. Is this really just reading shit? No way. Oh, wait. There's a workshop. Oh, guys. We have a workshop. Oh, wait. I can just do it on the website. The fuck? Most of my early learning was through video tutorials. I could do that. But also, do you guys really want to watch me watch a 10-hour Python tutorial? Wait, actually we could do that. Those 10-hour tutorials also have like exercises in between, right? And then I could just switch screen to me attempting. Well, anyway, we do have an exercise here. You guys need to be able to see... Shit, where do I put you guys? Okay. Sorry guys, you have the small chat. No. I do think YouTube tutorials are very helpful in learning. And IDEs recover graphics and UI program, which will work on browser ideas. Right. Well, we don't need graphics yet, so I guess it's fine. Question mark. Okay, what does this workshop do? As you learned, the variables are assigned in this way. Greeting, hello world. Okay. In the example above, the variable greeting has a head of a string. Yes, it does. Create a variable called name and assign the string. This name equals to... Where's my equal? What the fuck? Where's my equal sign? Wait, chat. Before you clown on me, let me explain something really dumb. Here we go. Let me explain something really dumb. So, my old computer had a Japanese Windows because I bought my... Because I bought my computer in... My old PC in Japan. So at that time, I also bought a Japanese keyboard. Now, how the Japanese keyboard is laid out is different from an English keyboard. But now, my new PC has English Windows. So now, a bunch of the keys on my keyboard just doesn't match what actually comes out. And I've tried changing this, but for some reason I wasn't able to. I just gave up, and I just kind of half remembered what the actual correct inputs are. But for some symbols I don't use frequently, I just have to I'm like, is it this? No, shit, is it this? No. Eventually, you can go from Python to REMP, so you can make a visual novel and name yourself art. Yo. True. True. Just buy yourself another one. I have sentimental value to the keyboard I've been using for 5 years. But wait, I should just name Alice? Is that it? Is that it? Sure, that's not hard. Make yourself? I do not know how to make one, bro. Okay. You can print. Is it just telling me to print? Is it just telling me to print name? I can do that. That's not hard. Damn, yeah, fucking, this is not. I really should just fix. Okay, you guys don't really have to look at this, do you? You guys can still go here. It's not that wordy. Continue. The student name is, yes. She's called Alice. Guys, what do we think about the name Alice? Is that a good name? If you had a daughter, would you name her Alice? Or if you had a daughter that had to be named Alice, out of 10, how good is this name? Pretty good? I name her Suisei. Alice is a fire name. I know a better name, Chisato. No reason, by the way. I think Chisato was a relatively normal name, right? It doesn't feel that weird. So Suisei is definitely out there. I do think Alice is a fire name. When people say the name Alice, I just think of Alice from SAO, and she's fucking awesome. Python provides a function named type you can use to check the type of a value. There are other Chizo in anime, you're right. But I think even in real life, it's not that weird of a name, yeah? Right? I'm pretty sure. You know what the most generic Japanese name is? It's like Yuki. Yui. What other girl names are generic? Shit. Guys, help. You guys are weebs. What are like some super generic Japanese girl names? Why can't I think of any? Fucking hell. Oh well. Python provides a function called type. The output class is thing. Miko. I feel like Miko is not actually that common, surprisingly. At least when I was in Japan, I never met someone called Miko. Surprisingly. Oh, I met a lot of people called Maeda. Yeah, I think Miko is not that generic, surprisingly. Miko just sounds very Japanese, but like as a name, it's not at Chika. Chika is Chika common? I think Chika exists, but I wouldn't call it super common. I think. Also, is it just telling me to print out the type? Right, it's just telling me to print out print out the fact that it's a string, no? Oh, name. Right? Maida sounds like the Japanese version of John Doe. Yeah. Well, I'm also just talking about first names, right? If we're talking about last names, I can think of a lot. I can think of Watanabe. I can think of Tanaka, Yamada, and stuff. Sato, yes. What are some really generic names in you guys' country? Just curious. After programming, Yuri's name will be changed to Kirito. Any objective? What do you mean Yuri's name will be changed to Kirito? What does that mean? Duan Yose? How do you read it? Is it Jose, Yose, or Jose? Filipinos are the Mexicans of C. Wait, I have a Filipino friend. Aren't Christian names super common because most of the Filipino population are Christian or Catholic? I forgot. Oh right, Kirito was a programmer. I forgot. Bro wanted to be a fucking VR fiend. Reporter could show whether the student is currently enrolled. This can be represented with a Boolean value. Yes or no? Right. Declare a variable called. Assign it the value true. So it's just, do I just do this? Is that it? Just true? Placeholder name here is Ivan, though I feel like it's not that common. It's funny. I've heard in China, English like parents don't give their kids English names, right? But in class, teachers will just randomly give the students English names. Like, all right, starting from today, you are Mary, you are Alice, you are Jane, you are what the fuck are their English names? You are Chisato. You are what? I can't think of English names. What the fuck? You are Vanessa. Average Russian is Elena Smirnova? Am I reading that correctly? Spain colonized for 300 years. I did not know that. I like how this like really basic exercise is taking forever because I'm just yapping with chat. Is this the equivalent of just like studying with your friends and you just start yapping? The print function can display more than one value at a time. I don't hear Vanessa that much anymore. I feel like I never heard Vanessa that much in the first place though. For me at least. Yeah, it's just teaching me how to print two things separately. Print is student That's the wrong symbol. Student type as student. Right. Print this and then the other one. That's correct, right? Oh. Become a supporter. I'm broke. Wait, they have ads? No way. I guess that makes sense. They have to make money somehow, but still. Ask me later. Student should follow the same format as the other details. Okay. Remove the earlier outputs of the name variable. Then print. Wait. Remove the earlier outputs. Most programs are born until you get to if statements. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Printing shit is just typing. It's just kind of typing shit, right? We'll try and make it to if today, hopefully. Remove the earlier output of the name variable. So remove these, sure. Then print name and type name together on one. Oh, bro, it's just teaching me how to print. Type name. It's just teaching me how to print. Guys, hello world. Hello world. Wait, I should have just fucking. I should retitle the stream to Hello World. Printing gets tough later. And when it gets complex, I can see why. The story of Yandere Simulator code, the whole game runs on if-else. That's insane. Like, the entire game? I did hear the code was bad, but like... not even like for loops or anything? That's insane. It makes your PC explode. Now you need to add the student's age to report card. For that you'll use an integer. Okay, sure. Declare a variable age and fuck's sake. Assign the integer 20. Then print out the date. Print the value. Print age and type age. Because data type, right? Like that. Chat, praise my programming skills. I'm learning how to print. I'm good, right? Declare a variable named score and assign it. Sure. Score is 80.5. Developer of Roller Coaster Tycoon code in assembly. I don't even know what assembly is. Both English and are not the same. Python provides a function called. Oh, what? What's IS instance? That's a new thing. I've never seen this before. Use IS instance to check whether. Oh, so I give it my variable and then a data type, and it tells me if it's true or false, right? Is that when would you ever use this? Oh wait, no, it should be IS in instance, and we have score and oh, it's check if it's an integer. False. Yeah, because it's a float. Right. Good shit, nephew, you're learning. Thank you, I'm learning. This thing is stupidly difficult. That sounds like a thing to stream in the future, don't you think so? When you're a content creator, everything is content. Print. I'm thinking, right? Once I graduate and I don't have school shit, what if I just like stream myself learning coding for like 10 hours a day? Sounds fun. Let's see. It would be a crazy achievement. I will be there. Thank you guys. It is much more fun because you guys are here. I died trying to understand basic stuff there in university. We should stream it because it's funny. The output is full, which shows that scores not in. True. Another common kind of number in Python is float. Yes, it is. Which is decimals. Replace int with float. Oh, okay, that's easy. Just replace float. It says true, yeah? Yeah. We also will get nothing done because you keep talking. Look. It's not about the code. It's about the friends we made along the way. Output is true. Currently reporting by printing the score value along with the data type. Okay, sure. Print score type score. Hey, we did it. See, chat, I knew I could do it. Okay, what do we have next? Strings and then workshop, and then numbers and then workshop. And the booleans and the workshop. Where's the if statement? Oh, loop. Loops are here. Loops are here, and then we have dictionaries. Okay. Ticket, numbers, and mathematical operations. Okay. Alright, chat. I think we're gonna do strings and I'm gonna end stream today because I'm actually really fucking sleepy. But I'm glad this works and I'm glad that I can fucking stream normally again. Next stream should be longer. I will try and go through, like, everything. Okay, but maybe not everything. I'm not sure how hard these fucking projects are, but... yeah. I have class today. Don't leave us, senpai. I've been here for 1.5 hours. You've had I've been here for 1.5 hours, and half of it was yapping. Another third of it was installing Python. Reduction to strings. What strings? String is a sequence of characters surrounded by single or double quotations. Sure. A multi-line string. Triple or single. Okay. What if I just don't read these? And I just go to... What if I just don't read these? I just go to the workshop. You have to sleep soon. Yeah. Feel free to go sleep. Don't let me bother you. But also, I think stream will end in like 10 to 15 minutes. I'm also fucking exhausted. Okay, so I'm tired of reading. What if I just do the workshop? I'll just quickly. What does the slash do? Escape the single. Okay, you escape. Okay. I see. In print. What's in? Check if a string contains one or more characters. Okay, sure. Len. Oh, length, right. I remember that. Okay. Sure. How do you define a multi, like, something like this? I don't know, it's just a guess. Sure. Plus. Combine multiple strings plus, sure. Yeah, sure. Name and age, yeah, sure. Sure. A big part of learning coding is doing your own thing and adding stupid shit. Yeah, I figured. Can you just ask Chat GPT to explain this stuff to you, or just watch a video? Technically, GPT would just give me something similar, no? Like, I still have to read the text of GPT. How can you concentrate strings? Good question. What the fuck, an F string? Embodied by curly. F. My name is. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Sure. What does this? I don't actually know. It's fine. What is string interpolation? Process of inserting variables in. Oh, sure. Concatenate. Concentrate. Content. Concatenate. What? Chat, are you okay? Are you going crazy? String slicing. Start, stop. Oh, okay. So it only returns. Okay. Concatenate. Castrate? Don't castrate. Don't castrate. Don't castrate. Bad. Castrate bad. Slicing at index. Right. You just everything beyond a number. Yeah, index number. Okay. Start, stop, step. Step means skip, right? Does it? Yeah. Concateneito. What the fuck is what? English, motherfucker? Do you speak it? Oh my god, I fucking hate katakana. How do you extract a specific portion of a string in Python? Good question. I think it's clearly. What's the outcome of hello 2? 0, 1, 2. Low? Oh, it's not curly blue. It's square. It was square. Chat, I'm too lazy to read. Upper, okay. I know what these do. What's strip? Returns a new string with a specified leading and... What? When would you ever use strip? I can't think of a time when you would want to use this. Don't you speak Japanese? Yeah, I don't speak wrong Japanese! I speak correct Japanese! What the fuck is concatenato? A lot actually, really? Any examples? I can't think of. I mean, I don't know the code yet, but like, cause strip pretty much removes the first and second, the first and last thing in the input, right? Oh, user input, cause there's like spaces. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I didn't think of that. That makes sense. Oh, wait. It removes white space. Never mind. I misread that. For some reason, I just thought it just removed the first and last character. That makes way more sense. Replace. Oh my god. That's why the fucking... Bro, Japanese websites never use strip. You always have a random ass space at the beginning and nothing ever fucking works. Oh my god, I hate Japanese websites. Replace. Old new. Returns a new string with all the occurrence of old replaced by new. Replace my... What? My string dot replace. Hello. Oh, okay. The function. I see. Okay. Split. So, I'm just curious, for stuff like strip, you don't have to type anything in between the bracket. It just knows because you already put, because it's already, you have the string name here, the variable name here, right? A lot of Japanese sites look like they came from the early 2000s. Bro, there's some of them are so bad. It's genuinely like, holy fuck. I'm pretty sure if I learned Python for like a month, I'd be better than some of those fuckers that made those websites. Split words, joins elements of an iterable into a string with a separator. I have a color. Right, you would think they'd be super advanced because Japan has this image of being super advanced and stuff, right? But no. Elements of an iterable into a string with a separator. My list equals to. Because the method of class string that doesn't require any arguments. I see. Fax. I know the fact that you use fax machines. When I lived in Japan, I would go to the bank and like they had a fax machine at the back. Like sometimes they would just print stuff for me. I'm like, holy fuck. It's insane. One like if I needed to get something done, like you know, like say not withdraw crash. Withdraw crash is thankfully still easy. But if I need to like change info, like say I like update my address, right? I just have to like update my address at the bank. I have to go there physically, and that fucking process takes 1 hour. I have to fill in my name, all my personal info, and everything on this piece of fucking paper, and then they'll make you confirm it again, and then, holy fucking shit. It takes an hour to update your address physically at the bank. And like, for as overworked as like as much as Japan has an overworked culture, for some reason their banks close at 3:30. 3:30. If I had class in the afternoon, I just couldn't go that day. Split. So it just splits into 2 words. That's interesting. Join. Joins elements of an iterable. Okay. The process of the paper. Yeah, basically. But like, it's insane to me. Are you living in Japan? No, I am not living in Japan now. I used to live in Japan. I lived there for a few years. Hello world. Start with. Because we live in a country with a long history of technology development, we have a lot of old technologies to work with, blah, blah, blah. Compatibility stuff. My country simply didn't have a proper banking system until the 90s, so we created it. We simply used the most modern ones. You can do anything online. That's nice. Where are you nowadays? I am in Hong Kong. You know, there's like a surprising number of people in my YouTube comments that think I'm Japanese because I can speak Japanese. Even though technically on my YouTube channel, I think you can just go to the about section and check and like see where I'm from technically. But like a surprising number of people think I'm Japanese. What's my social credit score? Negative 10 million. Because I'm streaming on Twitch, not Bilibili. You know what's funny? The thing about China is the social credit score is just... I think it's just like a misconception that the white people came up with. There is no such thing as social credit score in China. When you leave Japan, I left in 2023 November, so about a little over 2 years ago. String. This is a lot. That's what he wants us to think. Sure. Sure, chat. If there was a social credit score, my social credit would be cooked. He's a government dog. I wish I was, bro. If I got paid, sure. If I got paid enough, if I got paid as much as a government dog, I wish I was, bro. Are you studying? I am currently studying. Suffix. Okay. That's such a weird... I guess. Ends with what? Sure. Find the world. It's funny how we use the VPN technology developed by Chinese in my country. V2 Ray app even has regional predecessor to China. That's interesting. How did you make it to Japan during the COVID lockdown? I went to Japan. I went to Japan before COVID. I went in 2019. I went like half a year before COVID. In my country, the stereotype for Chinese people is that they're hardcore businessmen. Yeah, I can see that. I think a lot of Chinese are just very practical. As in, like, if it works, it works. How are you affording your place? I live at home. I grew up in Hong Kong. I live with my parents. You think I can afford rent here? Bro, rent here is insane. I think it's the highest in the world or something. It's insane. Most people here live with my parents. Actually, pretty much everyone I know live with their parents. My age. It's impossible to move out until you're like fucking 40, bro. Maybe not 40, but like you get the point. But yeah, pretty much everyone our age just like lives with their parents. And like here it's quite a normal thing. Unlike in America where they like really encourage you to move out when you're 18 or something. I think it's just kind of expected that you live with your parents until you get married, I think. Normally is the norm. And even after you get married, some families just the married couple lives with one side or both sides' parents. Just because rent and like housing prices are just genuinely fucking impossible. Yeah. So like the entire concept of like wanting to move out when you're 18, like in some Western countries, it's so weird to me. Are you a son of a millionaire? What share your family background? What info from me made you feel like I'm a son of a millionaire? My cousin lives with his wife here. Yeah, it's quite common here because the houses the house. It's not just a Hong Kong thing though. I feel like even in China and most of Southeast Asia, or most of Asia, I feel like it's not that weird. I think surprisingly in Japan it's less common. I think. Your family owns a house in Hong Kong. You understand different content. The difficult VPN, proxy VPN. I'll be honest, I'm not technologically advanced to understand this shit. Her family owns a house in Hong Kong. Yeah, they bought it a long time ago. Doesn't China have a lot of dead towns? Really? I had the impression that Japan has more dead towns because in Japan everyone's moving to Tokyo. China, I feel like people still like, even in small towns, they still care about their small town. Is the impression I have. I could be wrong though. I feel like in Japan they don't really feel it. In Japan it's more like everyone's like, let's go Tokyo, let's go Tokyo, let's go Tokyo. Bro, there's so many! I can't remember all this shit. Alright, I'm just gonna vibe and hope. I have no idea. It's probably this. How do you replace occurrence of another string? Replace? Convert upper? Oh my god, I was right. shouldn't housing be cheap since there are a lot of dead towns? In Japan? Housing is relatively cheap in Japan, I think. We have a workshop. There's 18 parts. I want to sleep, chat. Alright, we're doing 5 parts and we're ending stream. Are you gonna pay dowry? What's dowry? Is my English bad? What's dowry? The transfer of parental property. Wait. A transfer of parental property, money, or goods made to a groom or his family upon marriage. Often serving as a marital fund for the. Oh! Oh, that shit. That's a thing, isn't it? I have no idea. That's for my parents to decide, not me. It is very common in China. It's not really a thing in Hong Kong actually. It's more just China, just mainland China. Just because in Hong Kong, cause in China there's this custom where when you get married, the parents prepare a house for the married. The parents on the guy's side prepare a house for the married couple. But in Hong Kong, this is like genuinely fucking impossible. So like this culture just doesn't exist here. I feel like part of Hong Kong is still ingrained in UK culture. It's like half China, half UK. It's really weird. Because Hong Kong belonged to UK until 1997. So we're just this weird ass mix of both. Strings are sequences of characters used to store text data. Yes, as you might recall. If you listen, you can create a string by closing yes. Yes. Indeed. Create a variable called first. No. There we go. First name stores the string John. And a variable. Oh wait, no, not here. Last name string Do. Then print first name. I missed typo last name. John Doe. You should print your first name variable to the terminal. What does that mean? Wait. What do you mean to to the terminal? Am I doing something wrong? First name. It's outputting the right thing. You should print your first name variable to the terminal. Does it want me to print both separately? Like, it wants me to fucking do this? What the fuck? Sure. Sure. You can combine strings using the plus operator. This is called... Right! I wish I could just not read the text and just do this, no? It kind of explains what it is and it to practice, right? This feels more intuitive. Create a variable full name, concatenating first name and last name, then print full name. Full... What the fuck? It's not here. Full... Fuck you! Keyboard. Full name... equals to... Oh wait. I could just add the variables, right? Like I don't have to quotation John Doe. I could just first name plus last name, right? And then I just print full name. Yeah. I guess it there should be a blank, I guess, a space, I guess, but whatever. He concentrates two strings like John plus Doe. The result is John Doe with no space. Full name, update your full name variable so it contains first name, a space. So what, plus? Does this work? Yeah. Create a variable address to store the employee's address. Sure. That's easy. 1, 2, 3 Main Street. Oh wait, I have to... print. Now your address seems incomplete. You want to add the apartment number where the employee lives. You modify the variable. When you want to add content at the end of an existing string variable, you can use the augmented operator plus equals to shorten writing var plus var. Oh, so it's just like you can add it afterwards. I see. I see. That's definitely useful. Add the string apartment 4B. Oh, right. I'm dumb. What the fuck? It should be plus. Yeah. Alright, Chad. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm fucking exhausted. At the very least, my PC is fixed, so I'll come up with a stream schedule tomorrow. I'll post it on my channel and Twitch, hopefully. But judging by my weekdays this week are completely fucked, so I'd probably be streaming on weekend. Hopefully, I think Saturday is the most likely. I'll try Friday if my schedule fits. But yeah, definitely stream on Sunday on a weekend. I'll decide later. But yeah, thank fuck's not crashing. Which channel will you post the schedule on? I post on the streams. I post on the stream channel. So the channel you're watching now, as like a post. And also, I'll update on the Twitch schedule. Just because I don't want to flood my main channel with the fucking Twitch schedule posts. I'd get a heart attack if I'd see a stream code get you shit in real code. It does seem weird. It does seem not practical, but yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I think this stream was also quite sudden because like I finally got it to work, and I'm like, all right, let's just test it because the entire time I was quite afraid of the thing crashing again. But yeah, I think it was fun. I think we figured out how to learn coding on stream. I think this shit should get a lot more fun when we get to like the if and the more difficult stuff, when I start to struggle and you guys can clown on me. And when I start to actually try building projects. Did I just see you live as your ending stream? Yes, I'm going to sleep. F. It's fine. This was more of a test stream to see if my PC would fucking crash after two years of troubleshooting. This is a test stream. We just yapped a bit. And I tested learning coding. I'll be streaming again this weekend. Not sure if Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but definitely this weekend. I will post the schedule on both my YouTube, the YouTube channel I'm streaming on, not my main channel, and I will update the Twitch schedule. Just out of curiosity, do you guys check the YouTube stream schedule or Twitch schedule, or do you just like pop in when it gives you a notification when I'm streaming? Just curious. Yeah. No, fair enough. I usually check, I see. Just notification? That's fair. I feel because I always got the feeling it was most likely notification. I only get notification from Twitch or YouTube. I was going to follow some ASMR YouTuber I found on TikTok and saw you. I see. Oh, I will at least post schedules on both platforms then. Seems like some people use them, some people don't. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I am going to sleep, so I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.